Well, guys, in today's version of You Can't Make This Crap Up Anymore, I'm going to talk about a dialogue between Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton and Joe Biden's nominee for Associate AG, Associate Attorney General, one of the top people in the Department of Justice, because this individual, Vanita Gupta, has accused all Americans of harboring, quote, implicit bias and racial bias. All Americans, every single one of you is a racist. You have your biases. It's unquestioned. Last summer, she was questioned if you believe that all Americans are racist, and she replied with yes. So a person that wants to be Associate Attorney General, one of the top people in the Justice Department, in the branches of government, thinks that all Americans are racist. So Tom Cotton asked the natural question. Well, if all Americans are racist, which races do you harbor racial bias towards? Ms. Gupta, which ones? Because if they're all racist, then you must be too. Are you the one exception? She was asked if all institutions are racist, because she was also saying something earlier last year, I believe it was, where she said essentially all institutions in America are racist. So Tom Cotton asked the natural follow-up to that question as well, which is, so who within the Biden administration, who within that institution is racist? If every institution harbors those same sort of racial biases that you believe all Americans have, who within the Biden administration has those same problems? And that's the problem, folks. So many people, they just throw this stuff out there. Everything's racist. Everyone is racist. It is the answer to every problem we've ever had. It's like that old Simpsons saying, you know? Here's to alcohol, the cause of and solution for all of our problems. That seems to be what the left is doing with racism these days. Tom actually had a really good quote. I'll read it to you because this is in the article that I was reading about it, but I thought it was important because I was like, I'll have the record reflect. I simply asked you, does the Biden White House suffer from institutional racism? And you didn't respond. He's talking to Ms. Gupta. Cotton snapped, my time is up here. I'll just say that I don't think you harbor racial bias towards any group or that you believe the Biden White House suffers from institutional racism. But when you throw around allegations that every single American suffers from racial bias and every single institution suffers from institutional racism, you open yourself up to these kind of questions by condemning your fellow Americans without individualized evidence of their beliefs, their words, or their deeds. I think these statements were beyond the pale, and I don't think really anyone truly believes them, nor should they believe them because they are so preposterous. He's 100% right, folks. When can we call these things out? When has racism become a cottage industry amongst the left where they can just throw it out there? Every single American is racist. Give me a break. And good for Tom Cotton for pushing back on this crap on a grand stage. I'm glad at least someone wrote about it. This was in the Daily Wire. I'm sure mainstream media won't cover it. I'm sure no one will talk about these biases, but this is a person that's going to be making decisions, perhaps on who to prosecute, who to go after, and she thinks that all of you are racist. So you better watch out because you already have that working against you if this person ever assumes power. You don't think she's going to take advantage of that even a little bit? Give me a break. No one believes that.